Can you let us in a little secret? How do you unpack that? How do you unpack what the
Ooh.
person is meant to do? Or do you even believe that there is something that they meant to do? Or if it's more like a self exploration and they have to just choose one thing or not one thing? What's your
Yeah,
approach to
that's a great
this?
question. It's not about necessarily choosing one thing or another. Like I think a lot of times when we hear the word branding or talk about branding, especially for artists, we think, oh, I get to choose if I'm going to do comedy or drama, or I get to choose that I'm going to play this type of role versus this type of role. But for me, branding is more, I don't know, more visceral, more holistic, more like all three of us are very different women. We've all had very different experiences in our lives, right? We all have different value systems, right? And I'm sure there's some similarities in there. But, I can play the roles and tell the stories well that I know how to do better than anybody else because of my life experience, because of who I am. And I think for me, I first wanted to be an actor so I could just be other people and not be myself. And then you realize the more you do it, you're like, oh no, it's really just a deeper exploration of yourself through these other characters, right? And
So
understanding
true.
humanity on a deeper level. So I really, for me, when I work with any actor, it's really about just unmining, like, what are you drawn to? What are the themes of the stories that you really want to tell? I have a whole exercise on branding themes. And then I think for me, that's the glue. That's the glue that can hold a brand together is really identifying why you're drawn to certain characters, understanding the psychology of those characters. Because really, when you start to break it down, then you realize, oh, that's what I'm doing in my own life.